Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to talk about ACT exam, which is the American College Testing. So, uh, we have tips here from the years, previous years, such as 2022, 2021, and some problems, how to solve it, and is there any trick in those problems. So we are going to see together how to solve problems. Of course, we know that we have 60 minutes in every exam. That is enough time, and it's also giving me time to revision if I need it. So we need to be prepared, and we need to have all the laws to know memorize all the laws. They won't supply us any laws, so we need to know all the laws we need. So let's begin. I have the first problem. It's from 2022. It's about logarithm. So the problem is expand logarithm ab squared over c, and he gave me five solutions, multiple choice. I need to choose one. So I'm gonna give a rapid idea about what is the logarithm and the laws I need so I would solve this problem. Beginning, what is the logarithm? If I said logarithm base 2 of 8 equals c, what I'm talking about? Every time I say the word logarithm, it's related to exponents such as logarithm base 2 of 8 equals to c, meaning the base 2 and the raised to c equals the number 8. So I need to think what is the exponent here. So this base 2 is multiplied many times to give me the 8. It's 2 times 2 times 2. Then c it equals to 3 equals 8. Right? Then here I can write it as 2 to the power x equals 8, or 2 to the power c equals 8. Then x, it has to be a 3. Then 3 is the solution. Then logarithm base 2 of 8 equals what? Equals 3, the exponent. As I said, always logarithm are related to exponents. So now this is about the logarithms. I need some rules so I would be able to solve this problem. What are the rules I needed here? It's logarithm multiplication xy equals multiplication, it's turned to be addition, such as logarithm x plus logarithm y. And if I have division, which is logarithm x divided by y, it's turned to subtraction, such as logarithm x minus logarithm y. And the last law I need, which is logarithm x to the power n. This n, it has to be moved, such as n logarithm x. Those are the rules I took in the logarithms, and I needed to solve this problem. Now he asked me to expand logarithm ab squared over c. We have expanding and we have condensing, the opposite. Now, what is the expanding of this value here? We need those three laws. So let's begin and know which one is the solution. We notice here log multiplication ab squared divided by c. So let's take it step by step. Log ab squared division, then minus logarithm c. Now I have here multiplication. Multiplication, I said it would be turned to addition. So logarithm a plus log b squared minus log c. Last step, I have here log b squared. I just said the law. The 2 here, it has to be moved to this side. So it's log a plus 2 log b minus log c. That is the way we solve, we expand this logarithm, and now we have to choose which one of those is the solution. Of course, we notice that the first one is the solution. Again, a logarithm, we need to know, memorize the rules. If it's logarithms, if it's algebra, if it's geometry, whatever, you need to know what are the rules. Now, let's go to another problem, which is about, it says that the sum of all edges lengths of a cube is 36 inches. Now, which of the following is the cube volume? And he gave me 5 multiple choice, 5 answers. So, the sum of all edges of length of a cube is 36 inch. 36 inches. Which of the following is the cube volume? So he requires the cube's volume. What are the choices? A, it's 9, B, 27, C, 36, and D, it's 81, and E, it's 216. Those are my choices. Now, to know what does he mean? The sum of the edges lengths of a cube is 36 inches. And he wants the cube's volume. If I want to understand this problem, I need to draw it so I would be able to imagine what is the problem about. So it is a cube, meaning this is a cube and it says here the sum of edges lengths. How many edges I have? This is the surface, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, the edges, all the edges are equal. And now, about the base, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, another 4 edges. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 12 edges. So, if I need only one edge or one length here, I should make what? Division. 36 divided by the number which is 12 equals to 3 inch, which is only the length of one edge. So this is a 3, this is a 3, and so on. Now, he didn't asked about the length. The question here is about the cube's volume. So I need to know what is the cube's volume rule, which is the volume of the cube, it's the length cubed. So I need here the length I had from this step, which is 3 inches, and here to say 3 cubed, which is 3 times 3 times 3 equals 7, 27 inches cubed, which is this answer. Okay, so to make every problem, to solve it, we need here to draw. Why? So I would imagine what I need, and I need also the rules, volume, and how did I know the length of one side of this cube. Now let us go to something with a trick. They say that the ACT has tricks. Let's see what tricks they do have. Now, Question is about the trigonometry. Which of the following is not equivalent to tangent x? Tangent x. And the question is, which of the following is not equivalent? Not equivalent to tangent x. That is the question, and there's the trick. He gave me those five or four answers, and I need to pick up the one which is not equivalent to tangent x. So what are the answers? Which is f 1 over cotangent x, and g, it's secant x divided by cosecant x, and h, it's sine x divided by cosine x, and j, which is cosine x times cosecant x, and the last one is k, which is sine x times secant x. Again, 1 divided by cotangent x, secant x, cosecant x, and sine x over cosine x, and times cosecant x, and the last one sine x times secant x. So, where's the trick? What is tangent x? We know tangent x, that there is a law about tangent x, which is tangent x equals sine x over cosine x. And we can say also tangent x equals 1 over cotangent x, reciprocal. This is what we know about the tangent x. So these two answers, I need here to eliminate it. Sine x over cosine x, this one is eliminated. 1 over cotangent x, this one is eliminated. So one of the three others, it would be not equivalent to tangent x. So the trick here is I'm going to come to the solutions here, to the choices here, and to solve it, so I would know which one is not equivalent to tangent x. Let's go and do it. Now I have secant x divided by cosecant x. What is secant x? Secant x, it is secant x, it's the reciprocal of uh, sine, cosine, cosine. Secant x is the reciprocal of the cosine x, and the cosecant x is the reciprocal of sine x. So, divided by 1 over sine, or I can write it here, sine x over 1. So it's obvious, it's sine x over cosine x, which is the tan. So this one, it's not which I need. Let's go to the J branch, which is cosine x times cosecant x. So it is cosine x times cosecant. Cosecant, which is what? Which is 1 over sine x, right? So it equals to cosine x divided by sine x, and here it's not equals to tangent x. And probably this one is the solution I need. To be 100% sure, I would take the last one, and it is sine x times secant x, which is 1 by cosine x, sine x over cosine x, which is tangent x. So I'm having this one is my solution. Again, what is the trick here? It's about tangent x, which choice is not equivalent to tangent x. So I need to solve the choices. Which one is there? It's not equivalent to tangent x. Let's take another one about the exponents, so we would know more ideas about this test. So, to know about exponents, the problem is saying that 4x to the power 11 over 12x to the power 5 equals 1/3 x raised to b. What is b? So the question is the value of b. And he gives me also x is positive, b is positive, and b is unknown. I need to know b. So now, to solve this problem, I need to know the rules. What are the rules of the exponents? We have x to the power m times x to the power n equals to, if it's the same base, then it's x m plus n. And the division x to the power m divided by x to the power n equals to division, it's subtraction now, x to the power m minus n. And we have another uh, law, which is if I have x to the power minus a or minus m, the negative here, it has to be changed. It would be 1 over x to the power a. The last rule I might use, which is x to the power 0, any number raised to 0, it equals 1. So those are the rules I might use to solve this problem. He needs the value of b. So let's begin. Now, 4x raised 11 over 12 x raised to 5. Now I have 4 and 12. 2, 4 divided by 4, it's 1. 12, it's 3. X to the power 11 divided by x to the power 5. It's this low. So I have to subtract the powers. So it becomes 1 times x to the power 11 minus 5 divided by 3, and that equals to x to the power 6 divided by 3 equals the right side 1/3 x to the power b. We have to compare. What do we have in the right and in the left? So 1/3, and here it's 1/3. X to the power 6 equals 1/3 x to the power b. So 1/3 and 1/3, then x to the power 6, it's equals to the x to the power b. Comparison, then this is 6 and this is b. Then b equals to 6. So again, this is the kind of the questions we have in the American college testing, and sometimes we have a trick, but always it is simple for the people who are prepared. So we need to prepare, and we need to memorize all the rules we need, and we expect hopefully everybody would pass. And thank you for your time.